There's a brutal truth most men are never taught, one that could save them years of confusion, pain, and self-doubt. Women rarely use fists to challenge a man's strength. They use words, subtle ones, emotional ones, words designed not to harm your body, but to hijack your mind. And they do it so well that most men don't even realize it's happening. You think you're having a conversation. In reality, you're walking into a psychological minefield. Every sigh, every "why are you being like this?" is a test of your frame. Most men fail before the game even starts. They defend themselves, they explain, they apologize. But the men who win, the rare ones, they don't defend, they deflect. They don't explain, they stand firm. They know what's happening, and they flip the script. In this video, I'll reveal the 6 most common psychological tactics women use to shame men into submission, and exactly how to reverse each one. Watch until the end, because the tactic you don't recognize will be the one used against you. Let's begin. Tactic 1. You're insecure. The attack on standards. Here's where the game usually starts. You set a boundary. Maybe it's about time, behavior, or how she interacts with others. And out comes the first weapon. You're insecure. You're being paranoid. You must have trust issues. It sounds like concern, but it's not. It's war. She's not attacking your boundary. She's attacking your right to even have boundaries. She's reframing your standards as weakness, and she does it to make you question yourself. You calmly tell her, "I'm not comfortable with you going on vacation with male friends." She doesn't ask why. She doesn't listen. She cuts to your identity. Wow, you must be really insecure. At that moment, most men panic. No, I trust you. It's not like that. I just care about us. Too late. You've already lost the frame. You went from leader to justifier. Machiavelli warned us. It is better to act and face accusation than to hesitate and lose power through inaction. The moment you explain, you open the door to doubt, and doubt is where control is lost. Machiavellian strategy. Single friends every weekend. She fires back, "A real man wouldn't try to control me." Now your mind starts spinning. Am I being too strict? Maybe she's right. And just like that, you lose. Because the one who defines what being a man means controls how you act. Machiavelli said, "It is much safer to be feared than loved when one of the two must be lacking." Love can be used to soften you, but respect, even respectful distance, protects your leadership. Machiavellian strategy. Don't defend, don't explain. Say, "I define what kind of man I am, and that man has standards." Then silence. You're not there to debate your nature. You embody it, because when you need her approval to feel like a man, you've already given her control of your life. Tactic 3. You're controlling guilt as a weapon. This one is subtle, dangerous. She won't argue against your standard directly. She'll challenge the morality of having it. She'll make you feel like the bad guy. You calmly say, I don't want people who disrespect our relationship involved in our personal life. She snaps. Why are you trying to control who I talk to? I have the right to my own friends. Here comes the guilt. Most men collapse here. They don't want to seem jealous, overbearing, or possessive. So they respond, no, it's not about control. I just want what's best for us. And with that, game over. You gave her full psychological leverage, because the easiest way to make a man surrender is to make him feel guilty for protecting his power. Machiavelli said, a wise prince must imitate the lion and the fox, the lion to scare off wolves, the fox to recognize traps. This is a trap. You're not controlling her, you're guarding what enters your life. Machiavellian strategy. Look her in the eye. I'm not controlling you, I'm controlling what I allow into my life. Then walk away from the debate. A man who argues over his leadership already doubts it. Never argue for your crown, wear it. Tactic 4. You just can't handle a strong woman. Masculine neutralization. One of the most common tactics, but also one of the deadliest.